Hi there, Radnor. We have seen firsthand the amazing things that can happen when our community comes together to give back. May 8th and 9th will be a historic day for everyone in Radnor Township to give big for Delco Gives Day. Today, we're here at Radnor Township-based nonprofit Help Hope Live to share the impact of community donations on a local family. Like Delco Gives, Help Hope Live unites communities to raise funds and awareness to support our neighbors in need. The medical fundraising nonprofit was established over 40 years ago in Radnor with the belief that a medical crisis should not lead to a financial crisis. Ed, how has this organization served your family in a time of need?
Thanks, Molly. Well, I have to say, from a bad situation or a sad situation, there's been a big glimmer of hope working with Help Hope Live. In the summer of 2023, our son Patrick suffered a spinal cord injury from a neck fracture, which left him quadriplegic. And at that time, we were faced with a tremendous amount of uncertainty with the emotional needs that we had, but also the unknowns from a financial perspective. And early on, many of our community wanted to help us. And until we met with Help Hope Live, we weren't really sure how to steer and guide their efforts. So for us, Help Hope Live came at the right time to help us with our fundraising efforts. And through Help Hope Live, we've been able to successfully develop a campaign to support Patrick's needs. And I think what's really important for people to know is that spinal cord injuries are not only catastrophic, but they also, as I said, have a huge financial gap. Many of these costs aren't met through insurance. And so fundraising is very important for the spinal cord patient community. And we're grateful and thankful that we were able to have the support of Help Hope Live in our efforts right out of the gate so that we could get going and get that support going for Patrick and his needs.
Yes, Ed, it's really a gift that families like yours can focus on health goals and the future, while Help Hope Live focuses on showing families ways to bring together a personal network to focus on the costs of medical expenses that are often uninsured. In your personal experience, what would you say is the greatest strength of an organization like this one?
Well, I think Help Hope Live has such an amazing reputation, and they provide almost turnkey solutions to help patients and families set up fundraising campaigns. And for us, I think one of the greatest comforts that we had was knowing that we had this level of support available for us. I think the nonprofit status of Help Hope Live is a tremendous asset. And I found that, that gave our donors a lot of confidence that the donations they were making were being directed to Patrick's Hope for Hoy campaign, and they were going to be appropriately used for his medical needs. And lastly, I would say, I think probably most importantly, is the personal connection that we felt with the folks from the outset of our interactions with Help Hope Live. The team here are truly dedicated and committed to what they do, and they created a situation of comfort and support for us as we were going into the uncertainty of fundraising, and helped us to steer the efforts of this amazing, wonderful, and generous community that has been so kind and generous to us. And it's just been a tremendous relief, and it's helped us in so many ways.
Thank you, Ed, so much for sharing your family story with us, and we wish Patrick continued success in his recovery. There are so many ways to help the worthy causes in so many corners of Radnor Township, but today we're shining a spotlight right here on Help Hope Live. By donating to Help Hope Live, you have the chance to directly help local families, including Ed's, as well as thousands of families nationwide. On May 8th and 9th, let's come together to create a brighter future for Radnor Township and Delaware County. 24 hours, hundreds of local nonprofits equal a lasting impact on the community. Mark your calendars and get ready to give, Radnor.